Too busy looking at my phone, looking at Discord. Hello everyone, how are we all doing? This streaming life ain't easy, I tell ya. Hello, good afternoon to you and you. Let's have a look. Shall we? The track's wet, that's going to dry up, probably be much. Howdy dogs. Let's see who is in the chat. It is the 7th of October, it's a Monday. And we've got Walter Beardy Marchand. Nige, Adam, Radish. Well, again, Dargo and Patrick already in the chat. Hello, hello, hello to you all. Hope you're all well. Hope you all had a good Monday start to your week. We don't normally stream on a Monday here at the Sim Cafe, but, you know, I'm going away to Brazil and I felt really bad. So, doing many streams as I can. I get the feeling I won't be able to stream on Thursday because I'll be in Birmingham until fairly late. You heard me, Birmingham. Jan's here. Hello, Jan. Good to see you back in the... Oh, that's not good, is it? Good to see you back in the chat, Jan. Are we going to see you on the server? Are we going to see you racing? But yes, hello to everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Hope you're all well. Hope you've had a good start to your week, and I hope you're looking forward to tonight's race. We are doing one race at Brands Hatch this evening. It will be a 1 hour race with a pit stop. So, good to get some practice in for next week's LFM 45-minute racing. You've put me off a bit there, Beardy. Jakob, good evening. Hello. Where's your team name? Beardy says, best place in the world is Brum. Not too sure about that. Jan is rebuilding part of the rig. Oh, one of those guys. A tinkerer. Always tinkering. Just do some laps, bro. Do some laps. Nathan says, hola, hola. Wouldn't mind seeing a few more people on the server, guys. What do we reckon? Should we... Is that going to encourage you? Should we get people on the server? What do we think? Good evening, Nige in the chat. Again, good to see you. Yeah, should we jump on the server team? What do I need to... If I get to like 10 minutes quality and there's like 12 people, I'll probably just change it into a public server. But I thought we'd be fairly busy tonight. You guys have been enjoying the 1 hour races. Not quite sure about the beard. About that beard, I'm guessing you meant to say. But yes. Yeah, well, I'll be there anyway. We'll be in Birmingham on Thursday, living it up. Roger Kettle said Brands looks like a badly drawn Cobra and I can't unsee it. Cobra? Yeah, I guess Cobra. It's kind of a cool shape. Obviously, we've got our TSC Brands t-shirts for those of us who attended it. So, yeah. I will be doing some laps in a minute. But let's see if we can get a few more of you lazy TSCers on the server, shall we? Oh, it's going to rain soon. Do a lap now, because this is it. This is it. This is all you're going to get. Apparently the track's wet. Do I need wet tyres? I think I do. Let me save this as crazy damp. Ooh. Let's save that. And then let's put the wet tyres on, I guess. I think. I can't tell. I'm going to put 1 point in them. It feels really high. I don't think it's going to work. I don't know what I'm doing now. I'm wearing my TSC shirt at work, repping. Go on. Nice one, Beard. Love to hear that. Yeah, track's wet. It is, and it's going to rain. You're welcome, gang. It says, well, it's can everyone see it? Yeah. No one needs that in their life. Yeah, that's more like it, Marshan, with your constant 90s gaming references. Give me a horrendous nostalgia vibe every time I talk to you. Oh, Realstone decides he doesn't want any of that. Fair enough, buddy. Let's do a lap before the track gets worse. Or is it drying out at the moment? Is it technically drying out? It must be. Cranky dropped a like. Good to see you, sir. Cranky, where's your team name? Have you been reading the Discord, Cranky? Cranky, have you been reading the Discord? Oi, oi, John. I saw you load up ACC earlier. You getting on the server? You getting on the server, Jono? Worms was epic. Yes, it was, Sydney. A really horrible time for me because we played far too much of it when we were young. We should have been out enjoying ourselves, and instead we were just playing far too much Worms. How's it going, boys and girls? Indeed, how is it going? Well, there we go. Currently doing a livery, fair enough. Because you're still in Wales, I'm guessing, and I've just completely... I'm in contact with Barry, Jeff. Yeah, good idea, Cranks. Barry's a great dude, so you're very lucky. Barry sold me these pedals. Sold is one way to put it. John's livery had me giggling. Uh-oh. Worms on the Amiga with the voice samples. Yeah. Although, to be honest, I think we played it a lot on the PlayStation, you know. It might have been PlayStation 1. With the codes to get you the extra jumping ability and stuff like that. And, oh dear. I need to learn to do livery. Just you do, Beard. Make some for me. I bet you make a wonderful livery, Beard. Let's pretend to do a half decent lap. They decide to exit stage right there. I'll teach you, Beard. Oh, you guys. I'd say get a room, but you literally have one right now, so let's not encourage it. It's been a surprisingly fun one to do. Still got some work to do. Fair enough. I played it on PSP, says Sydney. Oh. I'm not sure if I ever did that. Sounds a bit ghetto, Sydney. Well, I am definitely enjoying all the chat on Discord about Double Trouble. Don't panic, I'm back. Cheers, George. I was about to close the server, mate. Have you and Casey come up with your team name yet? My tyres are cooking. Not a good look, but it's better than nothing. Track is definitely going to get slower soon. It feels like it's a dry track. It's not. Hello, Realstone7. I said hello, David. Hello to you, sir. Having a good fight with you earlier and Brooker on the fastest times. I do love the change in conditions. Looks like I may have to look for some dry track, or wet track, sorry. Get the tyres a bit cooler. But yeah, the build up for Double Trouble's already looking good. The trophies are on the way. I'm hoping to show you the trophies on camera before I go away to Brazil. There are 8 trophies in total up for grabs. 8 trophies. We're all in the chance team. You just got to have some half decent performances. All you got to do. And then hopefully your faster buddy wins their championship, or at least does very well in theirs. But you just do your bit, finish your race, and you're in with a chance. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that a lot. 13 on the server, we're drowning in drivers. Marshan says, yeah, we know that Jeff in the miscondition. Nerves all over again. Oh yeah. Beardy, how rude of Jeff. Never got one. What, a sandwich? I hope you did. Find one on eBay. TSC sandwiches from Brands. Classic. That's not very fast. 2 tenths, and then I go on the rough stuff. I can muff it. Don't do that.
Well done, mate. Your fastest step so far.
It's a bit faster. Slight improvements. 14 on the server. Come on, team. 48 minutes left in quali. Not in a rush here, are we? I could Welts, but I think I only did ×2 for the race. Because 4 times the weather corner just gets people a little bit twitchy. And also the weather forecaster goes a bit weird, I've noticed, right? You've probably seen that guy that starts running it. Empower! It's Rumple again. Sorry about the event. No, Empower, please. No apologies. Good to see you in the chat. But hey, yeah, we do need people kind of there, so please do join in races like this, Rumple. Or Hugo, whatever you want to be called, I don't know. But yeah, join these races, buddy. We're dropping events normally on Wednesdays and Saturdays, but unfortunately, I say unfortunately for you, whatever, I am going to Brazil, so we're not in the next week or so. I'm going to change those tyres. 15 on the server already. Love it. Take, what was it, 2 out of that? 26.3. 4. Take nearly 2 out of that. 27. These pressures are so all over the place. That's 2.5. And that was 1.5. 2, well, nearly 2, jeez. That'll do. Flintwood! I am not racing! You're not, are you? Why not? Shocking, Flint. Is it some kind of protest? Right. Maybe not Knudsen quick, you never know. Can't join tonight, but put some time in it. Oh, nice one, Andy. What car are you and the Wild West Racing team using? You may have noticed the press release on the TSC Cup chat earlier, where Edgar James Racing announced their contracts have been signed for Jeff Colclough and Matthew Reed. Evening, Jamie Parr. Good to see you in chat and on the Cup. So everybody, Jamie Parr has been brought into the series as our dear friend M-Power is unavailable for most of the races, it seems. Right, let's put in a better lap. After Martin V8, interesting. What car are you going to use, Porcamac? We don't know yet. My teammate will be doing some laps tomorrow night. I mean, I'm thinking about the tracks. I think both of those cars would suit the track that are coming up. Because I think, if you think about the tracks, it makes a little bit of a difference in some ways. So the Macca and the Pork would both be good at all the tracks, so I'm quite happy with that. Yeah, good to see you back again, Jamie. Are you going to join us tonight? Are you going to get on the server, do a few laps?
Yellow flag, be careful.
It's going to be a really big challenge with the changing condition. You might see things like this when we're doing double trouble and you get changing weather and you've got to try and find the perfect way to get your tyres at the right temperature, or maybe drive a little bit in the water to help cool them down and stuff like that. Getting in some practice in the Porsche. Yeah, you have a teammate who definitely likes the Porsche. Knudsen in GT4, that would be wonderful. Thought you're picking the writer, Jan. Well, I mean, yeah, and I'll be honest, you got a good chance of winning the team series, right? If you just do some good racing. Thank you, sir. You know Knudsen's going to do his races pretty well. In fact, he may win every race. You never know, right? Changing conditions might make it tough for him. But he's going to do well. We know that. We can guarantee that. You can start putting the bookies out on that one. So, with that in mind, if you just turn up, buddy, and do an okay race at the back, maybe get 1 or 2 positions and finish, you know, 13, 14 rather than 17, 18, you might just easily win that trophy. And the trophies are coming. And they will be shipped to you. We do have real solid gold trophies coming out, of course, for the winners. Solid silver and bronze for the rest.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
It's all going to happen. And of course, you're going to be driving with the best. So if you want to know how to go really fast, do some of the things he does. Just finishing. Yes. If you finish, we're still going to keep points 1 to 20 or 20 to 1. So if you come last out of 21, you will not get a point. But you're probably not going to find 21 people in each class, each race. It's normally like 19, 20, 18, less, who knows. Yeah, I get the feeling most cars kill you at the moment, Jan, if you've not done a lot of racing yet, and you've got a lot of room to improve your pace. I'd imagine most cars can kill you. Just up the TC, buddy. Up the TC until it's drivable, and then build up your confidence, and then start lowering the TC. I think trying to start in the deep end can not work for a lot of people. Or doesn't work, I should say. You know, some people do well with it, but a lot of people don't. So I would say up the TC in whatever car it is. And then, yeah, the 296, I believe, I don't know if this is like true, but I think the 296 has the best TC in the game. You see people use 6, 7, 8, and they go quite fast. But it's also down to what kind of car you enjoy, and then also, you know, what car you and Knudsen can both drive. That's kind of true, Wouts, but maybe having Knudsen winning all the points will be good for the team. So Nick, let's hope the work conditions are supervised by unions. I doubt it. Come on. I was so stupid. I did the turn really well and then sort of quit and then had to do more turning late on and it wasn't nice. Ah, come on. Oh, got very ropey at the end here. Tyres are burning again. The track is drying out. We're getting left here. Barry was happy with any car too. He just wanted to know which I'm most comfortable in. Oh, that's nice of Barry. Porsche wiggle. Yeah, especially with the tyres cooking. I get a feeling this is dry tyre territory. Yeah, track is damp. Maybe glonk. Catcher's done some big business right behind me. Yeah, I know Westwood, I know. Oh, we've got loads of time in quali, but it is going to rain, and when that rain comes... Oh, I'm seeing spray coming off the cars, though. Is there any point in putting this lap in? Might as well. Actually, I would like to practice the old pit stop entry. You kind of just put it on now. I mean, that's a bit slow, actually. Yeah, I'll take the slicks. Here we go. Okay, 17 on the server now. Good to see. We've got the Clarkson brothers here. Realstone, Lynch, Phipsey, Taylor, Lama, Johnson, Jones, Edwards, Lucci, Woodcote, Ramonti, Feltham, Affecting, Knuddy. The BIM is a solid choice. Jeff, what on earth are you doing on wets? I'm getting there, bro. I'm getting there. Are you on the server yet? I can't remember if I just read your name out. What about the tyres? That's going to be terribly cold. I'm all over the place with these. Hold on. If I load them, I reckon it could be alright. Let's see if we can get that before it rains. We have a team name, everything. Tell us the team name. Announce it on the TSC Discord chat, please. You know the team name? At least one PSI. Yeah, I've done a bit more than that, I think. Man, good evening, sir. Good to see you in the chat. You're on the server, aren't you? Phipsy, you... Yeah, you are. Nice one. Good man. Good to see you back. Hope you had a good weekend, sir. Right. Okay, the BIM is a solid choice for as long as it's dry. Between all the beginner Between all the beginner cars, I chose BMW to have some fresh wind for double trouble Wouter. Also could break my PB with it and go set up. 296 felt too boring. Oh, don't say it to Phipsy. 50 swears by that car. It was in the Discord. Alright, when? What, while I've been streaming? Surely while I've been streaming. Mean gang. But yeah, I think it seems like people are quite excited about the yeah, just for you, big boy. Just for you. Hey, ow! Okay, I'm lost. I don't remember seeing it. Or do I? Anyway, so. If I can just get these pressures. I'm not going to get these pressures, but I should hopefully go a bit faster. Stop digging. Wow. Stop it. Just can't handle the pressure. Turns out I'm not quicker on the dries. Wow. Not quicker at all. Wow. Nope. We're not quicker on the dries. I mean, yes, tyre pressures are a little bit. Box full wet. Wow, I could kill you. You'll be in a few minutes. Oh dear. Pressures are low, low, low.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
This is very good data, you know.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
I am slow. And it's going to rain soon. I'm P9. Come on. If you catch a few people out.
Losing time in sector 3.
Good evening, John. Good to see you, sir. Hope you're well. Yeah, I think I was saying it's good to see everyone getting into the spirit of Double Trouble, getting excited about it. Looking forward to the first race at Imola. 90 minutes for everyone. Should be a pretty packed field. Yeah, I've got it, haven't I? Just keeps changing so much. Right, that's like nearly 2, and that's 1.5. Okay. Nearly 2 and 1.5. Finally ordered a sim rig. Go on, John. Let's try that. Let's just get the tyres hot and go. But I think it's a skill issue, Fipsy. I'm just not quite on the boil with that lap. It's a bit... Obviously, well, that's a good point. Yeah, which one did you get? Nice line there from Nathan Edwards, but he's invalidated. No, he hasn't. Wow. That's a thought. Okay, Nick Lucci lets me through as well. Cheers, Nick. Let's go. Really got to work on my tyre pedals. Pedals, get your words up, Jeff. Struggling a bit with the words tonight. We'll probably have a pressure on a couple laps, but give you a couple laps to get a good time in. Yep. Well, they're all dying pretty quickly, and I can always pop on the water if I fancy cooling them down. But yeah, it's not that. I don't know. I'm just not that fast right now. Got a TR8 Pro. Oh, you lucky boy. That's an awesome rig. Very nice, John. I hope you enjoy that one, sir. We'll be looking forward to seeing you on the servers a lot more in the next few weeks. I've got the old TR8. Not a bad rig, but nothing compared to the TR8 Pro, I'll be honest. They made so many big improvements. So many big improvements. Howdy Bouchard, how we doing, sir? Good to see you in the chat. Very annoying. Not you, just my inability to hold grip. Okay, it's going to rain any second, and when it does, all lap times are done. Pretty much, you won't be improving. You have one or two laps to improve. Yeah, I know, Flint. Putting the pressure on. Tall order for Jeff. Not touching a curb. I do love a curb. Soon as we see those rain specs, lap times are over. Pressures are perfect, Fipsy. Here we go. Here we go. No pressure.
Well done, mate. This has been your personal best.
We've got a bit hot. But we can accelerate down the hill. Power out of Surtees. I think that's Surtees. Hello, Pavel. World's best stream viewer. Hope you're well. Felt slow, but it was a little bit faster. If I get another lap after this. You could do it, Jeff. Cheers, Flint. Love it. Zach says, been an easy day at the Madhouse today. Good to hear it. I'm sure by Madhouse you mean your place of work rather than your home. Hello? Is that Nath? He loves a spin, doesn't he? You ever see someone on the side of the track spinning from the front? Probably Nath. Okay, we get one more lap without the rain. Don't forget to hit the like button, y'all.
Well done, mate. Personal best.
Here we go. I didn't feel good. No! Oh, we already did a perfect impersonation. Wonderbar. Evening also, Dan. Good to see you, Dan. How you doing, mate? Yo, Brooks. Brooks, you got 27 minutes. Get back on the server, buddy. You had a good dinner? I had a wonderful dinner, ladies and gentlemen. Alicia suffered for it. She cooked me some wonderful prawns and rice with broccoli in a lovely garlic butter sauce with onions and all that. That's alright, mate. Next time, please, Brooks. We do a lot of races together. Although this Friday, I am going to Brazil for about 2 weeks, so Wednesday's your last chance. Wednesday we're doing 2 short races at Misano, because we like to practice the next week of LFM track. But there we go. On for a P3. Don't, Fibsy, you're killing me. But it's not started raining yet, so here we go. We're going to get a P3. Are you anywhere near my time, mate? How you doing, Fibsy? Oh, you're at the back. Taking it easy, are you? I see you. Come on. P5, no! Who's going faster than me now? Curse you all. Come on! Misano, hey, the best track. It's like Valencia, but a million times better. Wonderful Misano. Also, it's really cool from above. Which I always think is important for a track. Not really, but you know. Why not? Come on, Delta. Rise like a phoenix. Hey, come on. 0.5, 0.55, 0.57. Here comes the rain. This is it. If I get around this corner. We kept the Delta up. That's it. This is it. This is it. Session's over, basically. Come on.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
P4! Nearly, we're on the second row. That'll be that now. We ain't getting any more out of that track.
Slow car ahead.
Who's left a serve already? Who left a server? Get back on. Honestly. Eating dessert, pecan tart. You are indeed a tart. Well, you've missed your chance, mate. Oh, Rarish beat me. Damn. Luckily, I got ahead of Realstone at the end there. And the Clarkson brothers stuck behind me. You couldn't have timed it better. Thank you, Flint. I couldn't really, could I? Coming around that last corner. Who got ahead of me there? Oh, someone squeezed in a lap. Ah, last lap wonder. That's me. Cheat? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Maybe it's all a big plan. I've got a separate little timer telling me when people are coming in. Oh, Clarkson did go very fast there. I think with your pressures in the right place, you can do all right. I know, Flint. I know. I have no care for what people say in the chat, really. Just having fun with you. Likewise, lad, it's glonk time, so perfect that I meet you. Well, there we go. Cranky, who's your... You've got Barry, haven't you? That's the one. Fipsy, I can't remember who you're with. Who's your partner, Fipsy? Have you said hello to him yet? Has everyone said hello to their partner yet? Dan Jammer is in to go on. Yes, he is. Not well behind me in his Audi, though, unfortunately. Or well behind me. Literally crossed the line as the first... I was coming up to the last bend as the drops landed and just went, we'll make it work. I don't think I lost any time there. In VC with mine now. Love to hear it, David. You reckon, Dan? I think it's just a lot of skill, to be honest. A lot of skill. Looking at the calendar for next season on LFM, I'm quite keen to do one or two of those Sundays. And when I say one or two, I mean pretty much every single one up to Christmas by the looks of it. It looks epic. So if anyone fancies a couple of Sundays with me, not the next one or the one after, the one after that, yes. Rain hit and had 3 corners left. Ah, boo-hoo. Yeah. Clarkson's still out there trying to beat his time, but someone will have to tell him. Wout says, I've been talking to my teammate. He already sent me a video of his quick laps at Imola. Nice. Nice. Good to hear, Wout. Love it. Loads of team activity going on. Obviously, we need your team name. And eventually... Shane wanted to do brands with you, Jeff. You did? You can. What have I said now? Rain started at Druids for me. Oh, dear. Yeah, I timed it perfectly, Dan. Perfectly. Yes, 17 brave souls on the server. 22 minutes left. Would be good to get a few more of the gang in. But the thing is, if I did an open server, you wouldn't get more than about 15 finish anyway. Brands is next Sunday. Oh, right. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, as you know, yeah. So, yeah, Brands would have been interesting. But there's a lot of good ones coming up, that's for sure. It'll be Glonk o'clock for me in about 20 minutes. How fitting indeed, Black. If you've got everything to chat about in this channel, it'll be awesome. Yeah. The only thing is, we said we would do the hot swap on the 27th of October. And now I'm thinking like everyone's going to want to do the Enduro. So, I don't know. I don't know. I might speak to Casey about changing the date of the hot swap to like a week or two later or something. Or maybe on a Saturday, because literally every Sunday people are going to want to do, I think. We'll figure it out. But there we go. So, there are people out there right now trying to practice on these changing conditions. You're not going to get any speed up. I guess those who haven't done a time yet can always go and do a time for what it's worth. Maybe Sydney can get ahead of Fipsy at the back. It's pretty rough back there. Let's go on board with someone. Miles is plugging in the laps. Go on, Miles. And I will be back in 1 second. Good evening, good evening. Howdy, howdy. Roger, did I see you pop in there, Roger? About half the teams are putting a team name. Oh, the name thing is real. I thought everyone was joking. Nice try, Marshan. John Mayer suggests pit lane hoggers. Oh, that's all right, Zach. Bargain bin brakes. Yeah, I've seen a few names that make me worried, actually, about what you guys are going to do on track. Let's have a little bit further up. All of these miss. Yeah, Roger, good evening. Got quite a few team names. We're yet to decide, says John. Good evening all, says Poop. Hello, Poops. How you doing, Portuguese daddy dad? That's about right. I hope you had a lovely time, Poop, in Portugal with your eldest. And yeah, I hope you got at least one birdie in the week, maybe. One birdie. And maybe you just... Are you... I don't know how good your swing is, but do you ever like cream a drive? Are you that kind of guy, or are you a bit, let's have a swing at it sort of thing? What's your level? I can show you my swing if you want, Poop. I've got a nice short of it. It is quite smooth, I'll be honest. But yeah, also I'm a bit hyper flexible, as you know, so my swing gets a bit around. Got to be careful with that. But yeah, we are racing at Brands tonight. We've got 17 people on the server, which is nice to see. It would be good to have a bit more like 20, 25, but you can't force these things. It is a Monday night. We don't normally race together on a Monday, but I am going away on Friday, and I feel quite bad we're not doing Saturday and stuff like that. So, I'm trying to make up for it a little bit with some racing tonight. Good evening, Ringleberg. What's your... Oh, sideways action from Clarkson. Ringleberg, what is your team name going to be? And I'm not sure if Poop is a swinger. It's a good question. Roger, I told everyone you said Brands looks like a badly drawn Cobra. Yes, he did. He did do that. Poop won a beer with my only birdie of the week on a charity hole. That was the only highlight. Oh, love it, mate. Good work. Those Dutchies and their open-mindedness. Can't stop them, Marshan. Can't stop them. But yeah, I'm enjoying the vibes from Double Trouble. I mean, lest we forget, there is a solo competition going on that 2 people are going to win, green and purple. I know, Wouts, I know. And then, we didn't decide yet. Come on, Ringleberg. Pick a name. You could call it the Fuel Tankers. Oh, I popped my neck. Oh, the neck pops are real there. I'm feeling what you were feeling earlier, Brooker. Right. And what is going to be yours? We are Edgar James Racing, thank you. You can't see it actually. It was announced on the Discord, Ringle. If you have a look at my announcement. My partner is going to try and make us a livery. Carp King 69 Tigs. Carp King 69 in brackets. I guess you got a past life. Is this for crossplay or PSC? I'm currently Xbox user. Carp King, hate to break your heart. There is no crossplay from PC to console on ACC. There is between Xbox and PlayStation, but not to PC, unfortunately. Yeah, you can't find the server. I'm very sorry. All I would say, Carp King, is if you are getting into sim racing and enjoying it more and more, definitely consider building a PC or buying a second-hand one or something. They're not cheap, but they can be if you do it yourself. You can do it for as little as £200-300 these days, and you would definitely enjoy your sim racing a lot more. You get a lot more out of it on a PC. That's all I can say. But until then, just join the Discord, get to know us a little bit, and it'd be wonderful to see you on track one day. There's a lot of people in the chat here who were once on console. I was on console years ago. Funnily enough, I sold my Series X the other day to pay for a new graphics card for my partner, so that'll tell you. No, Marshan, my DT partner, the important one. Breathe. I'm going to get off. I might join Mazzano if I'm feeling better. Time shouldn't be an issue. Good to hear, Brooker, and I promise the first race will be dry. There you go. Nick Lucci says, evening, mate. Good to be back at TSC. You got that one right, Nick. You got that one right. It is wonderful to be back. Having said that, Nick, obviously we're taking a slight break from this weekend because I'm going to Brazil for a wedding. But apart from that, we are back for the foreseeable. That long break thing, I won't do that often. That's maybe once a year sort of thing. So we are back and we are running all the way through to next year. We've got Double Trouble cooking up. We've got another hot swap race coming soon, hopefully. So I'd rather it as a wedding. Yes, Nate, nice try, Nate. Yes, it is. We're going to Sao Paulo, then we're flying to Maceió in the north where it's all like tropical for a wedding on the beach. Then we're flying back to Rio for some more fun. It's going to be crazy. Looking forward to it. Going to be about 12 nights, I think. I should be back on the next weekend. I'll probably do like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Hope your BBL surgery goes well. Me too, Nath, because there can be complications. This is already your second long break this year, though. It's not a long break. It's a holiday that I did not book for the timing, I would add. It is a holiday of 12 days. I don't normally go away this long, to be honest. Day 293 of asking Jeff if I can hot swap from my wheel to a controller and do it solo. Oh, Lord, no, Roger. You can drive in a GT4, though, solo. Do you remember the rules? Jeff, after the stream, can I call you on Discord? I don't see why not, M-Power. I don't see why not. I don't see why not. But yeah. We'll keep it short. It's a school night. But yeah, looking forward to my Brazilian surgery, clearly. It should be fun. 16 on the server! Dropping like flies. I mean, the worst bit is I don't even need to do these laps because I'm not even racing here next week, am I? Ooh, Jeff is in trouble. Yes, he is. Yes, he is, Rash. The controller wheel swap would be so much fun, though. I think we all have different ideas of fun, Roger, I'll be honest. I'll tell you that much. Beyond that, not interested in people driving on controller on our lobbies. It's that simple. Sometimes we do keyboard for fun. There we go. Marshan. Basically, me and Marshan think as one entity. Oh, come on, Miles. Turn up the TC, man. But yeah. We want to see wheel driving only. Wheel and pedals if we can. So people being on controller doesn't interest me at all. And also, if you're on your own, you just do GT4. Anyone want to swap a 1.8 litre engine for a PC? Kids have my spare cash. Oh, Carp, someone get the violins. Carp, I mean, like I say, it can be cheap to do PC stuff. And I dare say, if you sold your console, you probably get a lot of money for it. Where's the Imola practice server? Asked Dan. It's this server, Dan. How many servers do you think we're paying for here, you crazy boy? This is the Imola server. Right now, it's the community racing server, alright? Honestly. What are you going to do? Go off and do some practice? You got a race, buddy. Everyone should be on here. Roger, talk about controller is dangerous. Mentioning it might send Jeff into a fit of rage. It's close. It is close, Cynic. It's currently running brands. There we go. Wow's nose. Yeah, so I'm very happy for people to use their controller to race on ACC, and good luck to them all. And I hope you enjoy yourselves. But it is a very, very different challenge to driving with a wheel and pedals. Oh, Ringelberg, I don't know. Weird gatekeep, but I guess I get it. I'm equally fast and less consistent on the wheel. Oh yeah, no, it's totally gatekeeping. Don't get me wrong. Like, we have standards here. And that's about it. Simply, we don't let everything happen here. One thing we don't let is controller. I don't even like the way it moves on track when you're racing behind them. It just feels weird. So, yeah. I will be soon. Well, I should. No, I get it. Yeah, no, we're basically Motorsport Games funded here, Dan. Jeff isn't waiting on the membership fees on servers. It's Toxic Waste, Mogu Mogu, and the haircuts. I had a Mogu Mogu the other day, actually. It was reminding me of summer. And yes, they're expensive, gang, so keep the money coming in. Some of you saw how much I spent on trophies this week. They weren't free. So, yeah, no, totally gatekeeping. It's always gatekeeping of some kind. And this one is, yeah, no controller, please. Enjoy your public servers. You can go on LFM and do it if you want. Nothing's stopping you. But it's not for us here. Don't forget the tons of... I don't even want people to use bonnet cam if that's any help. I'd rather people didn't. And on games like iRacing, you can actually set this. Input type, view mode, all sorts. So Jeff is an elitist snob. Can't afford a wheel, move it. Can't afford a wheel, save up for one like everyone else in the community has. That's roughly how it works, isn't it? I've sold various body parts to afford the things I have here. I sold all my other equipment. I used to have loads of gadgets and I sold it all to pay for this. So there you go. That's how it works, isn't it? Don't forget the literal tons of dried fruit. Oh, don't. Cynic, I'm so sad. Just buy a T3. You can buy some stuff on eBay for so cheap. I'm not even being... That's sideways, Miles. I'm not even being funny. You can get stuff so cheap on eBay that I really wouldn't worry about it too much. Now, there is, funnily enough, you mentioned that, Cynic. There is a Toxic Waste that probably has my name on it. So let's grab a Toxic Waste. Where are we? Oh, there's minstrels here. This is going to go badly. I forgot about them. What Toxic Waste have we got here? Banana. No. Let's get something from somewhere else. What about one of these? I feel like I've had a lot of... Oh, there we go. Lemon? Lemon. There we go. That'll go well with a chocolate, wouldn't it? So yeah, no, there is some... I don't want to call it gatekeeping, because that's got very negative connotations, but we've definitely got certain rules and regs for our servers, and one of them is I want people on wheel and pedals. Hello! You could load up a container in Brazil and have it shipped. I could, but I think the connection... I'd probably be on some sort of hospitality Wi-Fi, where I'm probably getting 1 meg up and down. I will start a keyboard community, says Dan. Dan, that is not the worst idea you've had, actually. They have dried fruit in Brazil, no doubt. They probably have all the fruits in Brazil. Marshan says Christmas time is coming. Cheap items are not going to be available for some time. You probably got about a month, if that. Yeah, about a month. Oh, it's wet now, boy. How you doing, Casey? Have you got your teammate is on track? First of all, you should be on track, Casey, and you've still got time to join. Secondly, what's your team name? I liked your suggestion on Discord, by the way. I would like that. Casey, you still enjoy my multicoloured background? Special effects, gang. 0 SA server. Yeah. Roger lost 30 SR when he got a wheel. Ooh. And Ringelberg says, when someone looks for a cheap set in Holland, we're going to sell Astrid CSL with the McLaren wheel and CSL pedals and clutch. I think Astrid's already had enough. We'll find out. Who knows? Road to Racer says, love the background. I have not pitched the name to him yet. Get on the case, mate. Marshan says, Dan, if you make this a synthesizer keyboard, it would be something else. Are we talking about a musical output as well, Marshan, right? That would be quite fun. Whoa, 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 whoa. Right, it's clearly a hot topic for you now. Same as Jeff when he murdered someone at Browns on FM. No, Rarish, I didn't murder someone. I murdered the whole grid. That's why I got the ban, right? Remember? Driving up here. Driving. And you see how that road goes right? I wasn't going right enough. Because the two guys on my left pooped themselves. Well, actually, the guy who reported me swung back onto the track a little bit. But let's not talk about that. That caused the guy in the middle to... He reacted into me, hit me, and then they both died, and I got in trouble for it. I got in big trouble for that. And I find that quite suspicious. Oh, wow. Ringelberg's getting a Simu Cube and she's getting a DD Pro. Lucky people. Ringelberg, I'm jealous and I might have to pay a visit. He murdered everyone, to be fair. No, Wouse, no. Take that back immediately. You can delete the comment if you want. Marcel says, a new definition of the thing Gran Turismo tried to establish with the music rally. We're hitting every note here, Marshan, including... Do you remember when the Wii were making you be able to build a piano and then play it on the Wii? Or the Wii... Or was it the new one, the Switch? Where you had like, the cardboard and you could make stuff and then... Anyway. Someone in particular was very mad, says Rarish. Very mad? Who, me? What? At the time or what? Qatar, please. Qatar. Nathan asked, did Jeff murder anyone at the TSC meetup at Brands? With my sandwiches, potentially. Other than that, no. Cool Ringelberg says, wow, it's very cool, isn't it? And Dan said you got to hold your line. Dan, honestly, I don't know if you remember it, but there wasn't a lot. Was it Denumpty? Yes. Yes, it was Denumpty. That's the whole idea of this. Wow, it's evil, evil man Denumpty. I can't drive with the CSL, and in this way, I can also drive when I'm home. You can't drive with the CSL? What, 2 week, Ringelberg? Is that what we're saying? Are you a big lad? Is it not enough for you? Can't drive with the CSL, you are. Getting a bit Goldilocksy over here. 18, Casey made it! Go on, Casey. I'm very happy Casey's on the server. Casey, maybe you can pitch your new team name on the server chat. Nathan Edwards, P1. In the dry. It's going to be hot behind me. I'm going to be the cork in the bottle. The numpty again. John, have you heard the news? And the numpty is now a student at FM. Ringleberg says it feels so strange, it's clipping all the time. Yeah, I don't know, Ringleberg, I don't know how well you know how to set it up, but you would do 100% on the base, and then in the game, if you do about 60%, it probably won't clip. And then, obviously it's lighter, but you'll feel everything. I don't know. Dan says, right, I've got to hop off the server, we've got to keep the wipe company tonight. Okay. Cheers, Llama. Well, so did he respond to that hiring message earlier today? Clarky and Son, what, is that confirmed? Are we locked in? The track is now flooded. I'll tell you what, big up Miles, he's been putting in the laps here for us to watch. Thank you very much, Mr. Clarkson. I don't know if you are tuned in right now and just lurking. George is always watching. Go on, George, you can come in the server chat if you want. I don't know. I hope he does. I hope we can all be LFM stewards. Wouldn't that be wonderful if everyone at TSC, if we start a campaign from now to get into TSC stewards, sorry, into LFM stewards, and we don't tell anyone this, it's a secret plan, we never publish it anywhere, not on the internet, nothing, not on this stream, you name it. Always Georgie, love you too. Miles is skating around here for us. Clarkson! I'll tell you what, I've been a bit nostalgic recently, gang. I watched the last ever one on Prime, and then I've been watching like some of the Top Gear Classic on YouTube recently, and oh man, it was definitely a moment in time, right? There are sometimes those things that just come together, create a bit of magic. It's interesting because I think at the time there were definitely periods where we got a bit bored of it, didn't we? Because there was a lot of it, you know, like 20 years ago nearly. It was on TV a lot, it was everywhere a lot. What was it, 15 years ago when it's kind of peaking, or even less. 12. The Pinky and the Jeff. Oh snap, I have to watch. Don't watch it, Walter. Don't watch it. It's I'm not an emotional guy. Well, I am a little bit. You know, certain. Oof, boy, that's an interesting finish there from Miles. Not that we're really endangering any laps. Yeah, it kind of got me in the feels a little bit. It's kind of. It's like, yes, it is, Sydney. You must be very happy. Yeah, it's a little bit. I don't know, like, because as you know, as men, we tend to have less of the feelings, don't we? Yeah, I try and watch that bit of that, Dan, but I don't. Oh, it is flooded. It's gonna get better. It's gonna get better, everyone. Don't panic. There we go. Everyone, put your wet tyres on. Put your wet tyres on, please. Now, as for fuel and stuff, I mean, I don't know. I think I'm hoping for a top 5 here. So glad I'm not in. Wow, you absolute, yeah. Don't panic. Always carry a towel. Exactly that, Marshan. Pit, yes, Casey. 1 pit, minimum fuel, all that. It was the end of an era. I'm just glad they ended it on their own terms this time. Great send-off. Yeah, true, because obviously it ended very acrimoniously with the BBC. Not that they were ready to end, but I think everything had got a bit over the top at the BBC, hadn't it? And a bit too intense, right? So they needed a break, and they probably needed a new broadcaster. I don't know how I feel about the Amazon stuff compared to the old stuff. I think the old stuff has a certain magic that is well above everything else, really. I don't know about these PSIs. I feel like they're all over the place. It is a flooded track, though. I'm going to do that. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. And I think there's going to be a wet one as well, where I'm going to match the pressures but take out a little bit of PSI. Who's going to win? Who's going to survive? It's going to be a tough race, gang, I'll be honest. Put the stream on the telly, Dan. Yeah, Dan, go on.
30 seconds.
I would go dryest when it eventually dries out. Wow, it's never drying out. You know how it goes sometimes. It never dries out. If there's one more bit of rain, we're screwed. There's a whole hour.
Seconds.
Good luck, everyone. We're going to need it. Let's wash out the mouth. Going to be a tough start. I probably need a bit more ABS. Let's turn the ABS wheel. I've got all my buttons here. I never use them. We've got TC. Do you know what? I'm putting it on 7 for the start because this looks a bit flooded. Or is it already? Yeah, still flooded. It will go wet soon. You said it will dry out soon. Sorry, I lied. Let's go, gang. 18 on the server. Who crept in again at the end? Is that you, Ollie? Did you creep in? Good luck, says Ringleberg. Thank you very much. I just want to have a clean race. I want to have a little bit of fun because I'm not racing here next week, so I can enjoy myself a little. Put the stream on like when she sure to know. But yeah, good point, Rog. Yep, exactly. The Amazon stuff wasn't as good as peak Top Gear in the early 2010s. There were some bad Grand Tour episodes. Yeah, actually. So when they did the whole Grand Tour episodes, I tuned out a lot of it. Their acting was not for me because obviously at the BBC it was a little bit more put them together and let them be stupid stuff with some scripting. Whereas when they went to Amazon, it felt like they were going a bit full script a lot of the time, and I was not particularly interested in that at all. It felt a bit like watching CBBC or something, really. I don't know. But yeah, I think the last special's really nice because it feels a lot like the old stuff. And I think their peak BBC stuff was just, yeah, man, it was good. That was the real glory days. Yes, well, I mean, do you remember when they tried to redo Top Gear without them? Hey, it was so obvious it was about the three of them, not what they were doing. It was those three together. Well, what they were... Hello, Air. And what they were doing alongside that. But, yes, that's correct. You can see nothing in front. This is how we like it, Cynic. I've got it on my phone until she tells me off. Oh, cheers, Danny boy. Great to see Dan is back streaming again. Obviously, he was back from holiday last week, but he's complaining a lot about his health at the moment. Have you noticed, everyone? Dan just needs to suck it up a little bit. Dan, you're still young, and as long as you look after your diet, do some exercise, and get enough sleep, your body will heal. Sometimes you need more rest than others if you have got a specific injury, but I like to think the body does a good job of looking after itself if you do the rest. So please make sure you're getting enough sleep. I know it can be difficult with situations in life, and that's perfectly normal, but do those bits and hope well for the rest. I enjoyed New Top Gear more than GT in the same era. Ooh, controversial opinion time. Wasn't expecting that out of nowhere from WoW. No wonder you're not driving, coming out with opinions like that. We're popped a lemon. Don't think I need it in these conditions. Let's turn the engines up a bit. Interesting. Also, Dan, I would say... Oh dear, that looks a bit messy up front. You've got to have a bit of patience, bro. Got to have a bit of patience. As you get older, your body physiology definitely changes a lot. And you've got to have more and more patience with the healing process. Obviously, eventually you get to an age where the healing almost doesn't happen, right? And we've got to be very careful with the injuries we get. But... look at this! Oh no! I just tapped him. I just tapped the forward of effect. That put him in the wrong place. I'm very sorry about that effect. Matt Feltham just ahead of me. Have you ever seen... I thought Rory was a good... yeah, Rory's good. For sure. Kill, 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 says Beardy. It was a little bit, but not a lot. I'm not going to take all the blame for that. They did put him behind the Clarksons. He must be thinking he's got some fighting to do. I shouldn't have turned in there, but also it would have been nice if he wasn't there. Right. Let's go. Yeah, he was alright. I switched off from the new Top Gear as soon as I saw Chris Evans run down the studio. Now. Good old Chrissy boy. Yeah. Yeah, some weird times. And then Matt LeBlanc and them lot all trying to do chemistry was pretty grim, wasn't it? I mean, they kind of figured out a little thing between them. But yeah, it's pretty rough going. Right, we were P3. We're now P15. We've got some work to do. There's David going a bit wide in the Aston. It's gone a bit wide there. We'll take that one. In the wet conditions here at Brands Hatch. Very wet, it's flooded, I think. Up the inside, let's go. Oh, it's wet now. Track is wet and it's going to stop raining. Oh, come on. Dan's suggestions have been completely ignored so far. Poor Dan. We're next catching Lynch and then Woodcut. Good to know that Nige will be a steward for the new series. Very excited about having Nige in our live stewarding team. Don't forget, guys, when we do our cup racing, we always have live stewarding in the race because you just need it. If you want to have a proper competition, you've got to have live stewarding. You just got to. It's the only way to do it. It is very hard to organise. Very shame to see Sydney in the wall there.
Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap.
But once you get it sorted, it is the best thing in the race. And we are lucky enough that we'll be having live stewarding throughout the competition. A team of live stewards, hopefully up to 3 of them, providing immediate or at least very quick responses to incidents, time penalties, all the sort of penalties, drive-through penalties, you name it. Whatever is required for a situation, they will be there handing it out. Right, and there goes Lynch. Next up, we've got Nige. What's wrong with Pinky and Perky? Oh, I like that one. No. Dan is the sensei of the team. I'm unworthy. Oh, is that how you're playing it, Marshan? Need a sub. We've got Casey up ahead. He's in the Aston. Go on, Casey. Good man. I think he might be in the Aston with George in Double Trouble. Casey has got George Clarkson as teammate. Really looking forward to see how their team does. I think they're being called Clarkey and Son. And they're going to be driving the Aston. It's going to be a very classic British affair for the guy from Missouri. Unfortunately, Ollie didn't get far out of the pits, it seems.
Gaining on the car ahead is up to 3. Well done, mate.
Right, this is where it gets tricky. It is definitely going to start drying out now. Tyre pressure should start getting a bit better. Guys ahead are getting a little bit out of shape. Let's catch up with these guys. We're going a bit faster. When's the announcement of the special guest steward of the Numpty being in? Well, we've been in talks, but I'll tell you, he's not cheap, guys. He's not cheap. He's certainly built up a reputation, and that costs money, you know? So if you really want the Numpty stewarding, we're all going to have to dig deep and start becoming TSC bosses. We need as many bosses as we can get now, team, okay? To pay for that, to pay for the 8 solid gold trophies, you can imagine how much it's going to cost me. Just to ship them across the world is going to cost me tens of thousands of shekels. So please do feel free to send me all of your money. TSC, I should say. And of course, I'm getting my hair cut again on Wednesday. And obviously my stylist is again very, very expensive. So I hope you'll appreciate the work that goes into this hair that you get to enjoy during the stream. And this wonderful new lighting. So yeah, it's not free, this community, you know.
Well done, mate. Your fastest lap so far.
Tyres are good, but is there a danger of them getting a bit hot? We are only slowly closing in on Nige and Casey here. Come on. Casey's had a wobbler. He's gone. He's gone 8 minutes in. Up to P11. Can we catch the rest? Oh, it's going to rain again. Definitely wet all race. That is not the esports line. Nigel's getting away from us. I feel like me and Nigel had these kind of battles earlier this year where we're quite evenly matched. The haircut is £499, that's correct. Okay, let's see if we can make this work.
Well done, mate. That's all the best.
Terrible line there. Losing time to Nige. .7 seconds to Nige Woodcut. Let's try and close that gap, shall we? .9. He's pulling away, gang. Okay, lower the TC. It's quite restrictive. Tyre pressures are okay, can't complain. Thousands of pennies, says John. Couldn't be more right, sir. Couldn't be more right. Very expensive upkeep here at the Sim Cafe. .2 and 3.2. Woodcut's pulling away. He's found some great pace here. I'm going to have to speed up a bit.
Yellow flag in sector 3. Losing to the car ahead in sector 1.
That's better. We're doing slightly better. Okay, we're up 3 tenths. We're closing the gap again. That's good. We don't want that gap to increase. We've got no spray. Let's see if we can get spray back on the car. That's what we need. We need spray on the car again. Delta is definitely up. Felt a bit uncomfortable there. Lost a few temps. Could be worse. Don't touch the grass. We'll all be over. We've closed the gap again a little bit to the guys in front. That's good. I need to make some seriously consistent laps here. Come on. 12 minutes in. Sky's looking clear for now, but it's not going to be forever.
Well done, mate. That's all the best.
We're starting to see the old spray on the windscreen. It's back. These are signs of progress. Both Woodcut and Lucci just in front. Should be able to catch them before the first pit. There's a lovely little trail for top 5, I would say, at the front, maybe 6. Ooh, spin for 4.22. Was that Nathan Edwards? He's always going hard, he is. Yeah, we're using the kind of times here that's pulling the opposition in. This is good. Can we put in the guys further ahead though? I see Ewan Jones hasn't really changed on time here, and I'm about to go and fight 2 people. Can you tell which team in the Duo Cup was approximately in the middle? I see what you mean. I can... trying to think who's there. None of them are here? I'm not sure the question, sorry Ringelberg, but...
Well done, mate. The fastest lap so far.
It's not going to be that even in the end, you know. Like, we try and keep it... That was terrible of me. That's so frustrating. I shouldn't have accelerated there. That's really annoying. Oh man, what a mess. I just want some good racing and I haven't even had that now. No man's land in the race now. Very poor. I know who was there. Yeah, there you go. Well, we're not saying that, no. We haven't disclosed it. Oh, I'm 18 seconds off those guys. Jeez. I ain't catching up in a hurry. You never know, though. Got nothing better to do. Let's go, team. That was so poor. I shouldn't have put the throttle down. I wasn't facing the right way. And I was just like, yeah, la, 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 throttle. See ya.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Let us move. We got some work to do. Closely guarded secret. That's correct. Come on, come on. Let's go, go, go. You never know. We put in the right laps here. We'll catch some people. A top 10 would be good. It's a long way away. Yeah, the splits aren't going to be anywhere near perfect, but it's okay. They work to an extent, and then it is up to us all to make some good performances out of it. But the reality is, someone could do a few weeks of practice, and they're going pretty high up. That's just how it works in sim racing. Nothing stopping anyone at the bottom. The guys at the top, their pace is obviously a bit more established, right? Because they do the practice, and that's how far they've got, in a way. They've slightly plateaued. Even again, they could do more practice and get faster, but yeah, so it's going to be as even as we can make it, but in the end, it's not going to be perfect. Some teams might absolutely fly away with it. And if they do, good luck to them. There might be a fight at the top for certain teams, and the rest of us all scrambling. That'd be my guess. Okay, we've got to put in some mega laps here, catch the pack. There is a team with average times really close together. Yeah? Technically, yeah. And again, these average times are nowhere near perfect, Ringelberg. We know that much. They're not that accurate, but it's something. The alternative is making everyone do like laps on a server together, but that can be quite hard to arrange, and not everyone's available. And you could just sandbag in that event, really. Why not just drive slowly around the server for a bit? Doesn't really mean a lot, does it? So, yeah, it is quite hard to get it right. But we've got a certain system, and it works to some extent without making our lives too difficult, right? Also, what helps is, if people take part in our community racing, then we kind of have an idea of their pace as well, right? So if people take part a lot in our weekly drop-ins, then we kind of understand a bit about who's quick and who isn't anyway. Now I'm even more curious. Oh yeah, bet you are. Hey, if you pay good money to the right person, you could probably get your hands on the data these days. Right, I'll be honest, we're not making a massive inroad on the guys ahead. Unfortunately. Oh well, my bad. Spun out by Miles, that wasn't ideal. I probably should have turned in, but it'd be nice if he wasn't there. And then just a horrible, terrible spin at T2, which I shouldn't have done, or T1 exit, whatever you call it, sorry. Now we're on Operation Catch Everyone. And the faster you try and go around here in the rain, much closer we're going to get to a whoopsie. Up at the front is Fipsy from Clarkson and Feltham. Go on, Fipsy. How are you P1? Should I ask? Well, I know you love it here at Brands. Didn't you start from the back? Go on, mate. Absolutely loving it. Or maybe you didn't start. You did, didn't you? I don't know.
Well done, mate. That's all best.
Also, don't forget, there's nothing stopping someone from improving massively on their own, or now they've got their co-driver in purple who can help them. You've got a free coach. So if you lean on that a little bit and get a lot faster, nothing stopping you. The people who are at the very bottom have got the biggest opportunity for growth in terms of getting faster, I should say. So the guys at the very bottom with a bit of tuition from their fast colleague could suddenly fly up the green class and get a lot of points in green. If you remember, like I said before, every position counts for everyone on track. So while you might not be conquering the top of your class, you're going to still need every point you can get to help your team win. It's going to be awesome. And just in case anyone hasn't quite understood it yet, because we've had some surprising responses from people, you will be driving your own car the whole race. This is like Formula 1. There's 2 cars on track for your team. And you'll both score points for your team. And, if you may remember, your top 5 results count, because we know there's a lot of people who end up missing a race and we don't want them to feel bad about it. If you miss 2 or 3, that's on you, and obviously we'd rather no one miss 2 or 3 races, but life happens. But 1 race is fine. Pick your 5 best results. It also means if you have a big stinker somehow, like a silly crash like I just did, you don't feel like you're giving everything away just yet. "18 seconds, we're closing the gap slowly, but it's not going to be easy, especially with turns like that." Come on, Jeff. That's a half a second, probably. Poor. Really looking forward to the races, says Wouter. I can imagine, sir. You weren't were you signed up for the first dance? You weren't, were you? I think. So yeah, racing with live stewarding and briefings and all that stuff does add a lot of fun to it. A little bit of ambience, a little bit of excitement in a way. There should be good racing in both classes. There really should. Me to Wouter, my mother-in-law even changed her birthday party for it. Awesome. Love your mother. Jeffy disappointed me, of course I was in. I don't remember seeing WMAS that much, or do I? Did you do every race? I'm trying to remember now. Because you're one of the latest people to turn up, buddy. I know you sort of turned up around springtime, which is when we started it, I thought. Or just before then. Oh, someone's had a whoopsie. I know how that feels. Nathan! No way. And here comes the rain. Nathan goes straight to the pits. He doesn't like that damage. No, because I was at the back. I missed one. There we go. See, I knew it. Missed one. You can't be trusted. How do you sleep at night, Wouts? Right, Dan Johnson's now 10 seconds. I'm catching him, it seems. I think it's 17 for the rest, Woodcut. So slight improvements, but not massive. Now we've got a good 20 laps to go or more, right? Probably more than that. Don't you dare spin there. That'd have been sad. But I think we'll just about make it. We'll just about catch Nigel. That's our target. There you go, Wout. Yeah, I thought so. And you say your, but really it's ours, I'll be honest, bro. Dry is not the best tyres. Confirmed, Nate. It's wet all the way at the end for this one. You've never heard that kind of shouting on Rory's stream either. Look at that. Shocking. What's the latest on the poll? Can you see the details? Wouter, on the poll for who's doing what? I mean, I would have voted Thrustmaster for what it's worth. But I couldn't vote, it wouldn't let me. Because at that point I thought about changing accounts, I was like, this isn't worth it. Let's just calm down. Woodcut, 5 seconds! He's had a whoopsie, he's had 2 whoopsies. There he goes. We've finally caught up with the Woodcut. Casey, is he getting away from me, or am I missing something? Is Casey fully just driving away from me? 7 seconds here. Is that what's happening? Am I reading that right? Casey, 7 seconds. But Casey's pulling away from me. Go on, Case. He's doing alright. Has Casey got his new boosted pack yet? That's what we want to know.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
Yellow flag, who's that? Don't be Case, I'll be gutted. I'll be honest, I should probably pit here and get away from Nige, because he's not slow and he'll just be in the way. Those curves were lethal. Not sure why I kept touching them. Yeah, I've been well away from them, buddy, because I ain't that good. Some of the short, bumpy ones are alright, but those smooth, long ones, you don't want it. You don't want it. Oh, we just squeezed in there.
Clear on the left.
Just squeezed in. I was a bit worried I was going to hit him there, but that worked out nicely in the wet
Yellow flag,
here at Brands Hatch. Sid behind me going very fast in a Ferrari. I might have to pit soon. Realstone ahead, a lap down, but on. He's done a pit. Yeah.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Nice. Ollie nearly took me out there. Sorry, Ollie, you got to brake a bit for that one, buddy. I'm not exactly devastatingly slow, but mind yourself. I really should pit next lap, I think. I think me and Realstone are going to slow each other down here. Wow! I wasn't expecting that split. How many votes? Thank you. How many votes?
Yellow flag.
56. Love it. Great to think 56 different people are tuning. How many likes are we on? 12? Drop a like. Give me a like, please. Let's give Dave a little flash. Dave, hello Dave. Only 22 likes. Shambles.
Yellow flag.
Obviously, I'm not that likeable, but you lot will vote on the best equipment. I get it. I wonder why you put only 22. That's quite interesting, actually, Welts, because there was a time back in the day where if I got 20 likes, I was over the moon. I was barely getting, you know, 4 or 5 people watching, right? I mean, the Sim Cafe rose up out of pretty much nothing. I had to start somewhere, right? And you can imagine, when people see there's not a lot going on, they don't really hang around, like David there. That's good because that gives me a chance to catch him when I come back round. Not that we're going to wish it on David, but he's going to have to pull it out of the bag now. That was very stupid of me. No one likes wet brand. At least click like for the hair. You'd think, wouldn't you, Ouch? You'd think. You wouldn't think you wouldn't even need to tell anyone.
Yellow flag.
Nice, just behind me. Looking for a victim, I can smell it. I wonder if Fipsy's still in the lead at the front. It wasn't, it was pretty close, wasn't it? Right, so. We want pit strategy 2. I'm glad I made 2.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
I think we're set. We're not repairing that 2 seconds, that can go. One of the hardest things is doing your pit stuff while on the fly. Casey in 7th, I know. You're doing alright, Eddie. Hello, Juan. How you doing, sir? Good to see you. I just realised you were chatting away. I'm sorry to see my wonderful Juanita. I didn't even think to say hi. I'm very sorry. Can't wait for the day we finally meet and lock eyes. That was rough entry, wasn't it? Right. I think we're good to go. 68 is going to be too much. So let's do 59. I should be right at the front. Look at that. I think we're okay. Come on, please, straight up. Yeah, straight up. Come on. We've had some terrible driving here, but we're hoping to pull it back a little bit. What should we do? Should we pop a little minstrel? Yeah, let's pop a little minstrel. Let's pop a minstrel. Do you know what a minstrel is? Juan? Do you know about Galaxy minstrels? Wonderful little chocolates. Very naughty. Right, 7 seconds.
Mandatory stop is that clear? Come on, go. We are at the halfway mark, still a long way to go.
And we just beat Casey out of the pits.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Oh! Let's get away from him, he's got speed. Oh, I know. Not the good old days when we need to double drop the dubs. Let's go.
Yellow flag,
Hope for the best.
Flag. Be careful there.
Let's get away from Casey though, he's got that speed. We don't like that. Lucci, 7 seconds away. Operation Catch Nick. Let's go. Let's catch people. We've got P4 ahead of us. Hasn't pitted. Interesting strat from Effect. He's probably hoping for a bit of a weather change, but really, just going to be like this, I think, all race. Don't do anything silly on the grass, Jeff. A little bit of focus so we don't ruin the show for everyone. Come on. Lucci, 5.9. We're catching him.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
So a polite reminder as we go around the track here. If you haven't, Marshan, I'm looking at you. If you haven't got a team name yet, please do come up with one. It's a very important part of Double Trouble, getting your team name. We do not need car selection yet. I'll let you know when we need it, but we're not in a rush for it. So you've got a bit of time when I'm in Brazil to drive with your teammate at the Imola circuit. We'll have a server obviously open for practice and decide which car you want. We hope to get a load of variety. There will be LFM bot on the servers, so all the cars should be as equal as possible. So it really is about hopefully people choosing something a bit different sometimes. And hopefully we'll see a bit more of a range, a bit of Audi, maybe Lexus. I don't think there's much Lexus bop, is there? Forgot to like, Cranky. Honestly, on your way out, mate. Do you know what I mean? Gee. God. I don't even sleep at night, Salim. Right. Do I spot a Lucci on the track ahead of me? 4 seconds. I spot a Lucci. He might slow down for effect as well, which would work nicely. Well, the effect seemed to go very wide there. Don't go on the grass and accelerate, we'll die. Let's get this, team. Let's get this. Pressures are looking good. That might play a big part in this. Other people might struggle to get the pressures where they want them. Let's just keep ploughing. We're only halfway through.
Well done, mate. Personal best.
Oh, we've overdone it. Not good. Oh, overdone it.
Be careful there.
Yellow flag, who for? In the pits is Nathan. Dry tyre boy. No, Lucci stabilised 4.8. Let's dig in a bit here. We're going to have to dig deep, guys. Oh, I've got my left indicator on. Let's turn that off. Surprised none of the pedants in the chat found that one. My stream elements used to say hello all the time when you're entering the Sim Cafe. So if you are watching right now and you've not said much in the stream and you're a bit of a lurker, which I can be like sometimes, then maybe now is a good time for you to say hello in the stream chat. Let us know where you're tuning in from. It is always good to hear from everyone. Roger gives a big arrow. Cheers, mate. Bit late for that, Rog. My bulb's probably wearing out now.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
No, it just doesn't really work. Wow. So, I mean, it's free. And I try and set it, but I think I have to, like, regularly log into the web page, and that seems to sort of activate it, but it's so haphazard and stuff. Like, I don't know. It's all set up. Hello, Carl. Good to see you. I knew it. Lurking, Carl. Carl, I hope you're chatting plenty to your teammate at the moment, sir. Probably wasn't what you were thinking of when you signed up for a series, but here we are. We need lots of communication between teammates to start with, at least. Just so we can get the ball rolling, right? Pick a car, pick a team name, maybe sort your livery plans out, that sort of stuff, right? And then, yeah. Get practicing. And if you are the fast one, which I think you are, Carl, in your team, maybe. Can't remember. I think you might be the purple, aren't you? Maybe you could help with a little bit of setups or practice. Be the leading light. Yeah, I hope everyone is chatting to their teammates plenty at the moment. There's lots to discuss. I'm going to get these names sorted first of all. Okay, 3 seconds to Lucci. We're doing all right. Poor Cole getting stuck with Beard. I know, right? Well, I would say Beard is probably one of the better teammates to have in this because he's going to do very well in his class and he's a good lad, as you well know, dogs. Very good. Just did LFM multi-class at Watkins. Pilot was intent. Yeah, that's why I kept trying to tell people how much I didn't like Watkins and they wouldn't listen to me. It's because when you do the race, people have that horrible, horrible crunch up at the start. Oh, don't, Carl, I've got the same thing. My green class colleague, I think, is faster than me. So we'll just hang around at the back, Carl, me and you. But as you know, buddy, every point counts, even at the back. So we've got to put that work in. We can't let our teammates down. There's Lucci. 1.7. He's had a moment. He's had a moment as our Lucci. Well, that's a bit wonky. Kind of jealous of Carl. Oh, look at this. All the compliments coming out for Beard now. Dargo won't know what to do with all this. Alicia's home, everyone. She's hobbling. It's a good sign. We've got Brazil soon. Now she's annoying the cats already. Yeah, you do, don't you, John? Naughty boy. This is still a family channel, I might add, John, so bear that in mind with those kind of chokes. That's what I would say. Again, we used to have stream elements reminding us this is a family channel. Yes, Rog, I would say with Steve, he's not really going to take too much waffle, right? But he's also not judgmental, right? He's not really worried about how fast you are, but he'll probably want to make you faster. So if you two work together on that, you could do very well out of this, Rog, because bearing in mind, you're now together until February. You've got a long time together. You've got 3 weeks between the races at one point. Like a little Formula 1 winter break. So, you know, get comfy. Oh yeah, like, Steve's a top lad. There's a reason why he's such an important part of the community. He is an admin on the TSC Discord, by the way.
Yellow flag, yellow flag.
He is one of the gang, as it were. Part of the clique. We're P10 team. We made it back up the board despite 2 major whoopsies. And Nick Lucci ahead of us, hopefully feeling the heat a little bit here. Well, yeah, we had that at Spa. Still 20 minutes to go in this race. Effect is currently P1. Is that because he hasn't pitted? Or do he have a much better pit stop? Don't be rubbish, Jeff. Come on. Rotor Racer's right behind me. Go on, Case. I've retired the car, says Matthew. That's a long race after a massive walk. A walk? How old are you, Matt? You're quite young, aren't you? Like early 20s? Late teens? I think you're like mid-20s, aren't you? Oh, walk. Hey, I ain't going to judge. The walks around here are pretty simple, to be honest. Just flat pavement. But yeah, it's definitely a challenging race. I was spun twice. 23! Prime of your life. You probably don't even know what's going on yet. Right, we better get ahead of this guy before Casey comes and ruins everyone's race. With some suspect chin music. Let's catch the Lucci. Yeah, Effect hasn't pitted, that's why. He's overdone it into this one. That should be us up the straight here. Here we go. Oh, we're getting close, but not close enough. Sydney might be bearing down on us in his Ford. That should be interesting to finish. Less than 20 minutes to go. 8 miles today. Not bad. Not bad. There's probably some hikers here. They're going as rookie numbers. But we're not here to judge, we're just here to help you race. So when you got to pull over, sir, by all means do. Can we get past Lucci here? Or are we just eating spray for the rest of the race? I think he's having a trouble with his tyre pressures. He was looking for water there. I think they're a bit hot.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Ours are doing all right. Let's just get a little bit of water there. Make sure I don't get into the 31s.
Well done, mate. Personal best.
Oh, he's gone very deep in T1. That's him out. Know the feeling, Lucci. I know the feeling. And he's going to get in the way of Casey, hopefully, and Sydney, which is wonderful for me. There we go. Get in their way. Lovely. They're not look at that all over the place at the back there. Well, Lucci lost out. I think Sydney and Casey bullied him out of that one. Less aggressive wipers. Pressures are okay. 18 minutes to go. Sydney right behind me. Oh, God. Well, if I wasn't going to get murdered before, I probably am now. Sydney, mate.
Faster car coming up behind you.
First turn, he hits me. These crash and bash guys are not the best with the racecraft, are they? Hey, off he pops. Cheers, Sydney. Thank you. Right, can we catch Casey? I doubt it. Miles is now 5 seconds. Oh boy, yeah, we're out. We've got 17 minutes. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. Fun fact though, if you see a shake and bake livery, give them a lot of room. All the room. Because they are out to kill. Right, what have we got? Clarkson doing a 30.4. What? Why is he going 2 seconds quicker? Well, Dargo, you know, I don't want to be right all the time, I'll be honest. Whatever.
Yellow flag ahead.
Clarkson is... Why is he going so far? What have I missed? What kind of cheat is he using? 2 seconds of that quicker. Unreal. Seconds. How am I going to catch that? Lucci's now 12 ahead with 16 minutes. I doubt it. I mean, we can try, we can believe, we can fight. You never know. Especially as we get to the end, people might get a little bit more tired. Might be our chance. Ooh, slow car. I think that'll be the guy in the pits, unfortunately. That's Civ again?
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Not sure. Can't keep looking at the relative, I'll die.
Well made. Personal fastest lap.
Oh dear, that's slow. Lucci's ahead, eh? It was gonna happen, Lucci's ahead, let's go.
Yellow flag, be careful.
He's pulling over! What's going on? You might have a lot of damage now. Nah, he's giving up on that one, that's a shame.
Car on the right. Clear on the
Would have been nice to have a little fight with Lucci, but I think the damage has got the better of him. Right, we now push on. Casey, 12 seconds away. No, he's doing my times, if not faster. I tell you what, Casey in the Aston might be a little match made in double trouble heaven there. Let's just leave Sydney eating loads of spray for a bit. I could probably do with cooling the tyres down, but nothing serious.
Yellow flag in sector
Let's get some of the water out the side here. You got to be careful. Oh, and Sydney decides to give up. Fair enough. He couldn't hack it. If he doesn't kill you, he just drives off the track. Let's get this slowed down around. Right. 8 seconds to Clarkson, that's not changing. 12 to Casey, that's not changing. It's a bit of a tricky one here. Although, to be fair, the other half of Shake and Bake is in the lead by 15 seconds. Go on, Fipsy. From P2 Clarkson.
Faster car coming down behind you.
Oh, Miles is fighting Casey. How much can Casey slow him down? Probably not enough, to be fair. Probably not enough.
Yellow flag in sector 1. front, sector 3.
That's pretty rough. That was pretty rough.
Faster car coming up behind you.
That was also pretty rough. I've got no braking marker since that border's gone.
Yellow flag ahead, watch out. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Right, okay, so we're P10 again. We made it. We're up to P10.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right.
In the wrong gear there, I think.
Clear on the right.
Oh, he's through now. He's done it cleanly this time. Round of applause for Santins. Let's go. Down to P11. That's a shame. Ah. No movement. Actually, Casey. He's slowed down a little bit. But I think that'll be the end of the race for us. 11 minutes. Just got to solidify the position now.
Flag in sector 1. Yellow flag ahead, be careful.
Losing the time here. Tyre pressures are perfect. Fuel's a little bit heavy, but nothing to write home about.
Yellow flag in sector 1. Yellow flag ahead, be careful.
Oh dear. Wide there. Wonky. Very wonky.
Yellow flag in sector 1. Yellow flag ahead, watch out.
7 minutes left. Guys, they're pulling away a little bit. Even Casey's pulling away a bit here. He's putting in some good pace. They've not quite been on form tonight. Punted twice, unfortunately, and spun out once. That was pretty grim. Probably lost us a good 35 seconds overall, if not more. Would have been nice to have been a bit further up the field, but these things happen in racing all the time, and it's how you respond to them that matters. But yeah, probably be a little bit further up. Probably be even more bothered by my pace then.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Good job I wasn't on track then, would have been more. Can never be too sure, Mark.
Yellow flag ahead, be careful.
I must admit, Nathan, if you wanted to take your car off the server, that'd be a lot of fun. I don't know if you're watching, Nathan, but the yellow flags caused by your car are a little bit annoying. So do feel free, sir, if you're watching, to remove your car from the server. There is a weird bug where sometimes in the pits it calls it a yellow flag, and or maybe just sat across the pits at the moment. I don't know. We've actually done that turn all right. Look at that. Wasn't rain ABS 1? Probably. I turned mine up because I don't know what I'm doing, Welter.
Yellow flag in sector 1. Yellow flag, be careful.
Isn't that a wonderful feeling, Welter? Not something I do very often. I mean, I could try the ABS 1 meta, but I think my braking's been much of a problem. My overall driving's been a bit sketchy. Pressures are fine. Can't complain about those. Yeah, but it's scary because they do it every lap, don't they? The TC and the brake bias between turns, which makes perfect sense, especially if they're at different like entry angles and stuff like that, and up and downhill and all those sort of things, right? And different types of turn, and there we go. Look, the TC 0 Rouge, all that sort of stuff. It makes you faster. Why wouldn't you do it, right? Every lap. Just another button to press, to be fair.
Yellow flag in sector 1. Yellow flag, be careful. Slow car ahead.
Nice, Woodcut's had a whoopsie and we're not far away, come on. Oh, we're going to catch him, I doubt it, but all these laps we put in, they mean something. I could have gone a lot slower here. Come on. Sometimes I forget to put it back, find up at a bus stop. Exactly, I'll do that every race, every lap. Ugh. I would not be able to crashing up before remembering that. We've got a race on for the top 10. Can we make it, team? That would be quite funny. Can we make it in the top 10? Nige, 1.3 seconds. Casey, 4. They both had a bit of a moment in traffic, I think. Come on. 2 laps, I think. Blockbuster finish here. Suddenly feels a bit wetter. What's the track saying? Wet, unsurprisingly. .6. Is he getting away again? Come on, come on. 2 laps left. Ah. No. Come on. True.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
Oh, he's gone a bit wide at 30. Come on. Oh, we haven't got it, team. We have not got it. .7, it's getting worse. No. It'll need another whoopsie from Nige. Not likely. Ah, what is that? Oh, it's rubbish. Yeah, I'm going nowhere in this race. Long gone. Absolutely terrible driving on some parts here. Dear me. That was too much rain, says David. That race ain't over yet. Obviously, Flint is going to put some designs in for me. Would be wonderful. But I think TSC socks would fly off the shelves. Here we go, last lap, I think. Yeah, it's got to be. Nigel absolutely pulled away from me there. I've got no response to Woodcott's pace. Not been my best wet race. Not been my best wet race.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
How'd you call them? Flappy socks. T-Sock C? I don't know. The Sock Cafe. We'll work it out. We'll speak to the lawyers. See what we can do. See what's still available. That's why all those brands on Amazon with the weird names, they pick them so that they can't be challenged for the old branding and all that, because they know no one will have like PXXJYT as their brand name. Leaders finished the race. We're coming in P11, team. Been a tough one. We've not done it tonight. We've not delivered. We've flopped miserably in performance. Been a tough, tough race here. Lots of rain. Too much rain, says Realstone. Never quite satisfied. So that's us. Cruising the line.
Right, mate.
Tough race, P11.
You did the best you could. Take it easy indeed.
I've driven better. I've definitely driven better than that. But there we go. Getting punted twice didn't really help the rhythm, I'll be honest. Right, that was that. Well done, everyone. Thanks for coming along. Thanks for taking part. Prise these gloves off my sweaty fingers. That is it for this evening. As we know, there's one race tonight. Racting GT Ting. Kid, get off the bus in 3 minutes. Nice one, Case. Love your timing. You were driving very well, sir. That Aston seemed to suit you all well. Should have gone faster, says Sydney. Totally, buddy. Shouldn't have punted me, bro. That was pretty rubbish, I'll be honest. But never mind, it happens. Just skill levels, isn't it? You definitely was, sir. We need to avoid that, if you don't mind. If we don't mind. And bearing in mind, I'm the one streaming it. If we pump me even less, that would be amazing. That would be amazing. Jeff for customarily killed by Shay. It appears to be how the races go now, Fipsy. Congratulations on a mammoth win, by the way. Absolutely smashed it. 26 seconds ahead. Killed it. Absolutely killed it. Well done. Well done to you and P2 George. P3 Raresh. A lot of speed up there. A lot of speed.
Green light. Give us all you can.
But that is all of us this evening. Oh, Sydney is a terror. That's correct. Tradition. Kind of feels like it. Weird traditions, but here we are. So, everyone, if you have not yet submitted your team name, I'm looking at you, Fipsy. If you've not yet submitted your team name for Double Trouble, get on the case, speak to your partner, find the team name. We're not asking a lot. Yes, you did, Miles. Well done. Great work, sir. I want to blame myself for that one because I don't want to keep blaming my community for killing me. It's a bit dead, isn't it? But here we are. Lots of fun being punted around by the teams. There we go. So, my partner doesn't respond. Keith will respond. We'll make sure he responds. Don't worry. Thanks for the stream, Jeff. No problem. Wow. So I call it 50-50. Yeah, I mean, I wanted to blame myself, but it'd been nice if you weren't quite there on the community race first lap, but it's the way it goes, isn't it? Nick Lucci says, well done, Jeff. Unfortunately, I got wiped out. Yeah, enjoyed our little battles, Nick. You had some good pace, but I could see you sometimes dropping back towards me, and we were both having accidents, so... Fipsy says, I thought you and Miles might kill each other. Well, I mean, Miles, yeah. I started on dries. Why, Raresh? Why? What? What are you doing, man? Well done on the P3, though. Nige says, good to be back. Thank you, Jeff. No, Nige, thanks for coming along. Please, always keep coming back. We love having more on the server. Wednesday night, we're at Misano practicing next week's 25-minute races, okay? Love the wet race, says Casey. Casey, I hope your daughter's not hanging around outside. But yeah, I'm glad you joined, bro. And you well, you beat me. What can I tell you? Go faster, George. Yep. I forgot to change to wet. Oh, all right, okay. It was a bit Fipsy. Do better, Sid. Loving the messages of support from the community. It's very warming and welcoming. Yeah. Really makes me feel good inside. But I am really glad we're getting our team names done. I overtook you! Who? Oh, what, George? Yeah, he was chilling out, mate. He's on the phone now, says Casey. Good. Good, get on that phone. Call her, please. Rarish didn't undercut in the whole field except George and Fipsy. Yeah, all right, Rarish. You had a good race. Shake and Bake do look like a married couple, don't they? Something like that. Wow. It's kind of cute, but also, you know, get a room. Like Beard and Dargo did. They got a room. They got a whole room. They got a dungeon probably in their flat. Right. Okay. Everyone, I am going to go. It's already 9:40. Tomorrow night, I am doing Spa and Kyalami. Tune in. We're going for even more ELO. We're going to get to 18, 1900. I'm telling you, we're getting there. We're going to... we do have a room. Amazing. It's probably virtual. You smoked me at the end, Sid. Yeah, but Sid had nothing to lose. He probably was on low fuel and stuff. Besties. We love it. We love it here at the Sim Cafe. Full of little cliques. Oh, have I got stuff on me? Oh, but we do want to be welcoming to new people. So if you are new here, hello. We haven't got a lot of in-jokes, I promise. We're not impenetrable. We are a welcoming bunch. But we are starting to get to know each other a little bit, that's for sure. Okay, so I will see you tomorrow on the stream. And I'll see you on the Discord for some more team names. And also social media. It is, isn't it, Fipsy? But clearly... your track, buddy. That is your track. Me and you. Oh, Brands Hatch Enduro is this next Sunday and I'm away. Well, I want to do it with me, but well. We have a lot of sub-cliques in the clique. It's all very cliquey. It's all very closed off here, like silos. Lots of little silos. But, you know, it's normal. It's natural. Don't listen to anyone who says otherwise. Okay. Bye for now. Thanks for the race, everyone.
With frost, cold night and the winter how it goes. Sorry that I fall away sometimes. Sorry that I fall away sometimes. Yeah. The end, got to end it all on the weekend. Sorry that I feel that way sometimes. Sorry that I feel that way sometimes. Oh, yeah. You don't really wanna know me. Hanging in the corner with a nosebleed. High on whatever they sold me. That's the old me, yeah. 6 years later trying to find me. Still trying to figure out the line piece. Looking for the love inside me. away sometimes. Yeah, yeah. The end. Think how we can sit out on the weekend. Funny how I kinda like this life. Funny how I kinda like this life. Don't like this life.